It's been a long time, but everyone excited to support the #1 rugby team.
#1 rugby team indeed, yeah. And it's going to be a crack of a game if you look at it. I mean, the Baa-Baas didn't bring a soft steam over here. They've got a crack of a team. They're going with a 6-2 split, so it's going to be fantastic vibes. Hey, a spectacle. Hopefully we can get some running rugby.
Partner, as we see the fans currently in there, you yourself have played for the Barbarians previously. What can we expect with the Barbarian South African fixture? Is it any different to any other test match from a Barbarians point of view?
It's always an enjoyable week, I must say. I mean, the 4 days you actually use just to get together. I mean, playing around, having some fun, playing soccer, not even thinking about rugby. But it was interesting to see what the Baa-Baas did this week. They had some running. The team they picked is a crack of a team. They went with a 6-2 split as well. But hopefully we'll get some spectacular tries out there. Hopefully we'll get some energy and running around and the Zoe stuff out there. But it's fantastic to see. I'm looking forward to 5:10. It's going to be a crack of a game. And you've also played 2016 against the Baa-Baas. Okay, what is it like from a Springbok point of view taking on the Baa-Baas?
Partner, it's a very different game. You obviously prepare a way lot different from the Barbarian side. But I think the players will still take it as a test match.
Yeah.
They'll understand the opportunity they've got on hands today to make an impression with Coach Rassie.
Yeah.
But for me, the impression that I am most excited for is to see what everybody in Cape Town
what's happening
get
here?
up to. It is full, partner.
Full house.
It's green and gold everywhere. Can we ask them what makes them so excited for Springbok rugby?
We got a couple of people over here, guys. I want to know what's going on. Okay, we here because we want to ask them. First of all, who are we supporting? Because I see black and green here as well.
SA all the way!
Then only with the ball. There we go.
Guys, and it's been a very long time since the Springboks has been in action. What have you done in the meantime to get ready for this game?
The Bulls have been playing very well, so all the Bulls players are back. We're looking back at Kurtley Arends is back. We're looking forward to seeing Marnie maybe for the second half.
Yes.
And then Sasha, obviously. Let's see what Sasha can do here in
He
Cape
knows
Town
she's
today.
right.
And one last question. Who do you believe would score the first try in this fixture?
I think it will be Kurtley and he will be having a chase.
There we go.
And what do you think,
First half.
favorite player?
The whole team.
The whole team. Okay, she's a Springbok indeed.
There we go, guys.
Here we go. Here we
Walk
go.
with us.
Look at this. Look at this. Whoa, sir.
You know,
Look
you can't
at this.
afford new
Okay.
merch every year. You got to update your merch. So I'm showing you. It's World Cup France, but I got my pick and pay. Got my Baa-Baas. Baa-Baas is going to be a good
100%,
night.
yeah. Sometimes if the budget is tight, these things never happen. Yeah. I want to know from you.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously the Springboks are going to win. Okay, what is the score prediction? But how much?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And
Wet
favorite.
conditions, couple
And
fumbles.
who's that favorite player when it comes to South Africa? Hey?
Ox and Chair.
Ox. And
Every
talking
day.
about Ox, because we got a dream team situation. It's been 30 years since 1995. We want to know for a dream team from the 5 Lucet props, okay? Who will you pick as the best? Is it Ox? Is it Beast? Is it
Ox and Chair.
Okay, Ox and goes. Okay,
yeah.
Ox, he's got to go
Thank you,
live. Hey,
Rackers.
enjoy it. Have some fun here. Oh, it's creeping up here, partner.
Partner
What's up
over
with you?
here, unfortunately, just a quick selfie. Come, ladies. Springbok rugby is back in action. How exciting is this to be at the DHL Stadium?
Very excited.
Very excited?
Super excited.
And what makes Springbok rugby the best in the world?
Oh, that's something
African.
Yeah, South Africans, and for you?
That is something I cannot describe because we on a level that nobody has ever been and never will get to.
And then we can see just lack of fans walking in front again. That's what Springbok rugby is about. Fans taking over Springbok games.
There we go.
If let's say for instance the team is currently watching this, what would your message to the team be right now?
Right now, I would tell them, as some of the players do know who I am, so from me, I would like to tell them, boys, go out there, give it your all, enjoy yourselves, and we know you can do it. And yes, 110% behind this.
There we go. Thank you, ladies. Have a nice day. As we can hear, fans 100%
Partner is
behind the
streaming in, but
Springboks.
I like this outfit. This is old school.
This is the gears.
This is the gears, eh?
Yes, definitely.
Explain to me about
Rugby.
old school rugby.
Yes, there we go.
What do you think about the new jersey? Have you seen the new jersey?
I haven't seen the New Jersey, to be honest.
Yes, they've got the white one and the green one as well. You haven't seen?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, and what do we expect what's going to happen today? What the score predictions going to be?
I don't know score predictions, but we're definitely going to win.
Definitely going to win.
100%, yes.
Yes, and your favorite player has to be?
I'm here with my husband,
Yes.
and he loves it. And Siya Kolisi.
Siya Kolisi indeed. Yeah, okay. Can I have a big Bokke on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Bokke!
Yeah, it's building up.
Yeah, guys, I found 30 years of Springbok rugby, 4 World Cup winners. Who would your Lucet prop selection be? Steven Kitshoff, the Beast, Das Rusteenkamp, Auction Chair. Who would you vote for?
Steven Kitshoff. You go, boy.
There we go. Guys, can I quickly get a big bokker in the camera? 1, 2, 3. There we go, guys. We got Juan.
It's looking good. I find a couple of good jerseys, the new jersey, but also the dress code. Sometimes when they dress to impress, look at this. First of all, whose idea is this?
My idea, of course.
Ah.
I put a bit this, last night. Quickly bought online. I'm wearing it now today. Yeah.
What do you call this? The Bokke pajamas or the Bokke street outfit? What is this?
It's the Bokke pajamas, Bokke folk, you know. We're here, we're up and about.
100%. Now talk us about, it's been 8 months. What have you done for this past 8 months getting ready for the Springboks for the green and gold?
Yo, I've been waiting for them, and I'm ready. I'm so ready for this match. Looking out for Kirtley and Colby especially.
Yes.
So I'm ready. I'm ready.
Is that your favorite place?
Of course.
Who are the Boks playing today? What country are the Boks playing today?
I don't even know these people. They're nobody. They're nobody.
Yeah.
The book is all I care about.
All for the Boks indeed. Yeah, can I get a massive Bokke on 3? 1, 2, 3. Bokke! He's ready. It's
Partner,
showtime. Hey,
over
we go.
here, I found a beautiful young lady. She's celebrating her birthday today. What is so nice about having your birthday at a Springbok game?
I don't know.
Is it? That is fine. You don't have to know. If you could make one wish for your birthday, what player would you want to meet after this game?
Sia Kolisi.
Sia Kolisi, and why?
I don't know, because he's the bass player.
Okay, well, you have a great birthday. Enjoy it. And Sia Kolisi, the Springbok fans out here, wants you to make their birthday extra special today. My partner
we
is
have to
all the
start
way.
moving. We have to start moving. In life, we have to have superheroes, okay? We've got a superhero over here. Is it Wonder Woman? Is it Bok Woman? What's happening?
It's Bok Women, Bok Spirit, yeah.
Oh, Bok Spirit indeed. It's been 8 months. I want to know, what have you guys done this 8 months getting ready for the Springboks?
You're going to answer the question.
We've been keeping ourselves busy with the URC, my bro.
Okay.
Wanneer have you voted for your dream team, the Lucet prop currently running on SuperSport? There's an up selection of 5 players. Have you voted yet?
Yes, I have.
And which player did you back?
There can only be one. Osturant.
Osturant. Throwback Thursdays, eh?
Lastly, Osturant for the dream team from
Yes.
this guy. Score prediction. Barbarians versus the Springboks today at DHL Stadium. What is your score prediction?
26-22. Bokke!
Thank you, man. You guys have a brilliant day. 26-22 for
Partner,
the Bokke.
We
All
expect
happening
rain.
here.
Okay, it's perfect conditions over here. But if we look at this, guys, you guys enjoying it? It's sunny out here. Are we expecting any rain?
Hopefully.
So why do?
Occasion.
Special occasion. Is it raining thrice or just rain indeed?
Tries.
Thrice indeed. Okay, I want to know your
Springbok tries.
Springbok thrice indeed. Who are the Springboks playing today?
The Barbarians.
The Barbarians. Okay, and your favorite player from the Springboks?
Chase and Colby.
Jason Colby.
Or Sasha.
And Shesha who? Shesha who? Shesha Zulu, but it's fine. We can go with Zulu. Okay. Yeah, there we get it. Okay, it's showtime, my partner.
Over here, party, I found a couple that is representing the green and gold. Guys, firstly, from where are you? When did you purchase the tickets? And how excited are you for this day?
From Brackenfell, and we purchased the tickets a month ago.
Okay, and favorite player today playing for the Boks?
Favorite player today is Damon Delena.
Okay.
Want him to squash that ball and run through the rucks.
And lastly, you two having a braai at home, okay? You can invite one Springbok. Which Springbok are you guys inviting to the braai?
Sorry to say, even needs to be.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There we go. Guys, have a lekker day. Enjoy it. Even Etzebeth, braai in Brackenfell. The Springbok fans, honestly, just out here for their favorite team.
And as you look at this party, you know, it's couple goals. Okay, he came with his wifey. She's wearing some. He's trying indeed. Yeah, guys, say Bokke on 3, 2, 3. Bokke indeed. Eh? And there's someone over here a little bit lost. He's looking for his wife. Are you looking for his wife?
Definitely.
What's happening? Okay, it's obviously date night. Where is she?
She's just in the bathroom quickly. She'll be
Okay.
back in a second.
Okay, no, in a second indeed. I want to know, we're supporting the Boks, obviously.
100%.
Your favorite player from the Springboks? Obviously, there's stars everywhere.
Must be Sasha.
Sesha?
Definitely.
Sesha, who? I don't know.
Feinberg Ngomazulu.
Okay, just testing 1, 2 as well. Score prediction?
48-12.
48-12. Okay, and I know we have to be saving some money If you see the new jersey,
It's beautiful.
beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful.
And which one are you getting?
Definitely the green and gold.
The green gold one, not the white one.
Nah.
And not the old school one.
No.
Okay, you're gonna get there.
Must be the original.
Have some fun, enjoy it, right? Cheers, hey. Partner, ooh, it's cooking up. Cooking up a
Buddy.
storm, yeah.
Buddy, just quickly, what has been your sense of everybody out there, the fans that are currently in the DHL Stadium? How do you think? Are they really excited? Have they been hungry for
Hungry.
this?
I mean, it's been 8 months, so partner. All I see is smiles. I mean, we're expecting 55,000 smiles over here, and we've got Rassi's been cooking up a storm.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the players will be cooking up a storm. It's going to be a crack of a game against the Barbarians.
But as we can see, everybody in the DHL Stadium is making his way
Yeah.
into the bowl.
And look
it's
at
really
this.
exciting. We got a young man there. that-
He's got the new ball over here, and this is the ball they're playing with. The Rhinos in the building. First of all, under what is this? Is this under 24, 12, 5, 43s?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay, the Springboks. Yeah. What's your name?
Evan.
Evan. Evan, who's your favorite player? Is it Evan Roos?
No, Peter Steph the toy.
Peter Steph the toy. Oh, that's a good decision indeed. Yeah. And what do we expect today? Will the Boks win by 5, by 10, by 20?
I think 20-0.
20-0. That's a good score. And who are the Boks playing today?
Against the Barbarians.
Oh, he knows his rugby indeed, hey guys. Hey, have some fun. Big high five for you and enjoy the ball and playing with the ball. Good
Buddy,
stuff. That's right.
I found a rugby guy here. Meneer, firstly, where did you come from and how long did it take you to get to the stadium?
I'm coming from Paul. Obviously, I must just give a shout out. I'm a born and bred Velder of Boykie.
Okay.
But I'm coming from Paul. It took me about 45 minutes into the city, and but it was an easy drive. Cape Town, amazing. It's amazing feeling here.
And quickly, are you here by yourself? Are you here with anyone special today watching a Springbok game?
Well, my wife is here with me. I chose the first test of the year, so I chose carefully. So I took I'm bringing wife to the game.
So wifey is here, you guys came from Paul. Obviously, you guys have to eat. What is the favorite snack that you guys go through a test match?
Sure. You know, biltong and braai is obviously always the number one on my list. But today, having a nice beer, and then we're still looking for a nice snack here.
And as a Springbok fan, being at the test match or being at the Springbok game, sum up the atmosphere, everybody wearing green and gold. What is it like being here?
Man, Rudy, it's an amazing feeling. I think the box is just what South Africa is all about. You know, you get to these tests and you see that this is actually what we need in this country. We've got that feeling where we won. And it's always amazing when you see the bus pulling in. You get, you know, it's just a different level when you come to a Springbok match.
Well, I'm going to allow you to go with your wife. Have a brilliant day, meneer. Thank you for your time. That is how we want South Africans to speak about the Springbok team, with pride and absolute excitement. Buddy,
Yes, indeed.
it's
And look at
brilliant.
this. DHL stand welcomes you. Okay, we got everything. We've got the cool drinks over there for if you need it. We've got some new jerseys over here if you need it. Partner, I think we need to go inside. Get the vibe, get
let's
the
make our
energy
way.
of what's happening inside. This is crack cover of environment. People are coming in slowly but surely, partner. Indeed it is.
And this is what makes the DHL Stadium really cool. That it's got this state-of-the-art design where fans can have the best seat all around the stadium. But let's give you a nice point of view from the fan today.
Wow, 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 wow. But look at this. You can see Springbok rugby. You can feel Springbok rugby.
Follow us, guys.
Players are coming in, getting their warm-ups as well. Energy indeed, energy indeed.
It's
Got the
excellent.
flags.
It's still nice and early. Fans are still making their way out to the vendors outside. It's still a brilliant day. But this is the scene is set. DHL Stadium, the weather is currently playing its part. There's flags on the seats. The youngsters is out here. Families together. This is Springbok rugby. We've waited a long time. Everybody's excited. And I hope my partner has found someone. Juan.
I've got a couple of people over here. Okay, we're getting ready for this game. It's a big match. We got the family over here. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? All good?
Good, thank you.
Yes, you guys are excited, obviously. Ready for the Springboks or the Barbarians today?
Springboks, obviously.
Springboks indeed. And who's got Springboks? How many?
7.
7 indeed. I want to ask the little one. Okay, first of all, who's your favorite player?
Cheslin Colby.
Cheslin Colby indeed. Hey, guys, I want to know, can I get the Bok on 3? Okay, a big Bok on 3. 2, 3. Bokke! They are ready and it's filling up here as well.
Follow me,
Yes,
follow me, guys, follow me. I found a youngster. He's wearing his Springbok clothing proud. Young man, you're out here nice and early. Excited to be at the game?
Yeah, very excited. I'm from Saudi Arabia.
You're from Saudi Arabia, and how did you learn about the Springboks for the first time?
It's very good. I'm very excited to watch the game for the first time in my life.
And what do you love about rugby? What has attracted you to rugby to be at the game today?
Because he's from Cape Town, just like that.
Meneer, can I get a bokker? Can you give me a big Springbok cheer on 3? Are you ready for that? So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and you go bokker. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Bokker!
There we go. All the way from Saudi Arabia, supporting the Springboks. Absolutely amazing. Let's see where my partner is at.
Bokker!
Those youngsters are excited, eh? First of all, what's your name?
Noah.
Noah, indeed. Noah, obviously we're supporting the Springboks today, is it?
Yes.
Yes. And who's your favorite player, Noah?
Jason.
Jason Colby. Okay. Where did you come from? Where are you guys from?
Krugersdorp.
Krugersdorp. You play rugby yourself?
No.
No, you don't want to be a Springbok one day?
Yes, it is.
He wants to be a Springbok indeed, eh? Guys, you can have a big, massive bokker on 3, okay? 2, 3, bokker! Enjoy the game, guys. Have some fun. It's filling up here at DHL Stadium. And my partner's obviously up and running here with all the crowd, in the stands, with the fans.
Over here, guys, because it's the dream team that is currently running the campaign that's running on SuperSport. I found a fan here, and I believe he has made his selection. You got a choice of 5 props, right? In the dream team, over 30 years since we won the first World Cup. It is Osduran, Beeston Tawarera, we've got Oxen Chase, Steven Kutzhoff, Gatro Steenkamp. Who is your dream team selection?
Os en Kitcho.
Okay, so you've gone with 2. I need 1. This is the ultimate team you're selecting. So you have to only pick 1.
Yeah. Osdiran.
Osduran for the win, he's picked. But have you gone and make your vote on the SuperSport website?
Not yet, but I think I have to do that now.
Okay. You two have a lovely day. Enjoy the rugby. There we go.
Our partner, there's youngsters, so much youngsters in here. You know, it's future Springboks indeed, guys. Guys, obviously, what's your name?
Liam.
Liam, where are you guys from? Because obviously I've heard some rumors.
From Dubai.
Dubai? Hey, Springbok supporters from Dubai. So guys, I want to know, what do we expect today? Who's going to win today?
Springboks.
How much?
100 0.
100 0. And who's going to score the first try from the Springboks?
Jason Colby.
Jason Colby. Oh, you like Jason Colby. Are you a winger?
No.
Okay. So favorite player is Jason Colby. Okay, guys, can I have a massive bokker on 3? Okay, 2, 3.
Bokker!
They ready. Okay, enjoy the game, guys. Hey, have some fun.
Just quickly, guys, I found, and this is what Springbok Rugby is about, youngsters supporting their team. I'm going to ask you a quick fire questions. Who's your favorite player?
Jason Colby.
Jason Colby. Who will score the first try today?
Jason Colby.
And who is the #1 team in the world?
The Springboks.
There we go. Have a lekker day, young man. Enjoy it. We're making our way onto the field, guys. Please follow me and my partner.
Yes,
it's all
we're entering
happening.
the big stage. This is the big stage at the DHL Stadium. Look at this, partner. Qatar Airways Cup. They're playing for obviously one of the biggest trophies in world rugby. The players out. We've got the likes of Billy LaRue, Fassi, Kainan Moody, all the boys. He's smiling. Hey, just a little wave from the big man here. He's ready there as well. Let me talk over here.
Currently, the players are obviously going through their processes, making sure that they are ready. Some of them listen to music. Some of them want to have their own quiet space. But all of the fans are here to see them. But come follow us, guys. We get a little bit closer. We are nice and sneaky today.
The players are enjoying this energy. If you look at Fassi, he's fully focused. He's there to Fassi Ed all the way. And if you look at the crowd, partner, this is great to see. I mean, an hour and a half before the game to come out here and enjoy the Springbok rugby all the time, eh?
Partner, it's exciting, and just seeing, I can't wait to see the Springboks in that new beautiful jerseys. It's going to be amazing. Being back home in South Africa, we waited a long time for this, buddy.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. I mean, guys like Kainan Moody and them, let's get a couple of crowds interactions over here before we get, they got the front row seats. The youngsters over here got the front row seats.
By the way, guys, you guys have fantastic seats.
100%.
How excited are we for the game?
Very excited. I think the Boks going to win by at least 28-10. That's my prediction.
28-10 for the Springboks. Man of the match.
Man of the match will be, let me think,
Jesse Kriel.
Yeah.
And favorite part about Springbok games at home, watching our favorite team in South Africa?
The gees. The gees. Ultimate thing.
Meneer, I hope you have a lekker feestday. There we go. It's South Africans saying the gees are the best part about watching Springbok test matches.
We've got Dewald over here. Dewald, first of all, I like your jersey. Is it old school, new school?
This is definitely old school, guys.
Have you seen the new jersey?
I have. I saw it up in the shop there, and
it's not expensive.
It's not expensive. It's beautiful. I love the Protea on it. It's awesome.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So, who's your favorite player when it comes to the Springboks?
It's Pollard.
Not up front, hey, the big one.
Up front. Bongi.
Bongi?
Bongi.
Okay,
but I don't think he's playing today.
Yes, he's not.
Yes.
I want to know from you, okay, there's a dream team competition with the 5 Springboks, okay, it's been 30 years since 1995 when it comes to Springbok rugby. We got Ox, we got Beast, we got Kutsi,
yes.
Okay, we've got some of the other boys as well. Osdurant, who of those boys will you pick as for your dream team from a loser point of view?
Yo, that's a very difficult one.
Yeah, it's a tough one, eh?
It's a very difficult one. Osdurant, from when I was a young boy, Osdurant. I actually saw him on Facebook. His profile came up the other day, and he's for his age as well. He's looking top. That guy.
Yeah.
He's a legend. He's a
but
legend.
Then you also have Ox, you've got Beastie, you've got Gatro Steenkamp, Kutsi.
Yes,
yeah, no, tough decision.
It's very tough. It's very tough. But I would say Osdurant.
Osdurant.
For me, Os.
Not a bad choice, especially with the old school jersey. Not a bad choice. Yeah.
Old school.
Enjoy it. Have fun, eh? Okay, enjoy it outside there. Old school indeed. Let's go, boys.
Guys, we're coming this way. We can see the Springboks currently on the field.
Wow.
It's all happening. We got legendary managers sitting over there. Yes. Uncle Charles Vessels. But partner, Barbarians rugby. We got Coach Stock over here. Stick.
Big man. All focused up. Enjoy
the boys going through their routines. It's exciting rugby.
Exciting rugby.
Partner, what do you believe is going through the players' minds right now?
They fully focused when it comes to a game like this. They say it's not official test match, but I promise you they will treat it like a test match, and that's what Tony Brown said. It's all focus. It's earphones in the ears. It's happening. It's the stuff to think about. It's the game plan. It's why they're doing it for, who they're playing for, all these type of things. But also very important, they're doing it for South Africa. South Africa indeed, for the crowd out there and for the family indeed. So it's cracker times. And you partner, what do you expect is going to happen today first of all, and just expecting the environment at all?
Look, it's expecting fans that come into play. They've worked really hard to be here today. They have fun. We've missed Springbok rugby, partner.
Yes,
we've missed coming together as family and friends, coming for Bryce, coming to the stadium, having a bit of burger and chips at the stadium, making memories together as families. But there's something up for grabs today, buddy, okay? If we look past the Springboks, there's a little trophy there in the middle that the captain of today's game will be lifting.
And who's that captain? Is Jesse Kriel? Is someone new? Hey, might be, can be.
And he actually played the last time the Springboks faced the Barbarians. He started as fullback. Today's captain, Jesse Kriel. Random fact for you, buddy.
Yeah, and you played in that game as well. Don't be humble, okay?
I did play in that game, partner.
Yes.
But today, we are very fortunate. In 2025, there is double world champion Springboks that will be on display at this field today. But it's a beautiful trophy, and come and follow us.
Wow. 30 years of Springbok rugby, it's a long time. It's a long time, it's a lot of memories that's always been made. This is the tunnel where the people will be coming out, the players will be coming out, and it's so enjoyable. I mean, Springbok rugby is back. Good to see a lot of the boys back. I mean, Peter Step, the two and the boys over here.
But look past us there, buddy. It's Scout Burger greeting the fans. We got Peter Step, the two, one of the legends of Springbok rugby, making sure that he's got enough time for fans. This is where the players will come out. Right behind us, this is where they'll be running out to play the very first home game of this 2025. Buddy, I don't even know if we are allowed to go closer.
So closer. Maybe if we can get Peter Step, the two, or Scully. Skulky. We got Scout Burger over here. I know he might be retired, but people love him. Scala, first of all, we want to know, obviously a big occasion, Qatar Airways Cup. What are we expecting today from South Africa's point of view and also the Barbarians?
I think Baa-Baas have been our bogey team since 2000. Last time, I think Kobus Visa in our panel earlier was the only one to beat them. The rest of us have lost against them. So you can't take it for granted, but also a lot of Japanese players playing. So there's a bit of method behind the madness. A lot of Sharks players were probably not on the form they wanted to be, so they've been selected. And then there's some exceptional talent for the Baa-Baas.
Yeah.
Hope the weather holds out. The field's saturated, so it will be not ideal for the Baa-Baas. But our first test match, our first Springbok game of the season. I was outside in the beer tent, guys.
Scala, quickly.
And there's some vibes out there.
Scala, score prediction. What do you think will be the score today between the Baa-Baas and the Springboks?
I reckon the Boks will be too good. 42 points to 20. Springboks.
Thank you.
Okay,
Guys, that is Scott Burger, South African legend. Just Peter Step, I'm going to allow him to do his thing.
Do his thing. He's enjoying it.
But
Good to see you
guys-
back, Peter. Enjoying it.
So.
Ah, there we go. Here we go. That's Peter Step, the toy. He's excited for Springbok rugby. And partner, over to the big stadium, over to DHL Stadium, over to the people in the corner, the Scout Burgers, the John de Villiers, the Leila Edisons, saying a thing or two, doing a thing or two, and giving you all the feedback what's needed.
Guys, that is me, Rudy Paige.
I'm Juan de Jongh.
And we see you guys. Leila and the team is up next, okay? Have a great time. Let's go.
See you guys next week, guys. Hey, we're going to enjoy this one. Let's go.
Thank you for believing in each other. Thank you for putting all your hard work.
Thank you for never giving up.
guys.
Thank you for bringing the game to more people.
Thank you.
Opa made you a bucky.
It's not a bucket. It's a Hilux.
Modern lifestyles can feel demanding, but now there's an easy way to give your body what it demands. Try DS24 Multivitamin Daily. Recommended by healthcare professionals, each capsule contains 24 vitamins and minerals to support a healthy metabolism. Plus, DS24 is formulated with folic acid, antioxidants, vitamin C and zinc that help maintain immune function. To help your body keep up with life's demands, try DS24 Multivitamin. Brand power, helping you buy better.
And the Springboks prevail once again.
Catch the marvels of Mzansi at the Hollywood Beds Durban July, Africa's greatest horse racing and social event. Saturday, 5th July. Get your tickets at Ticket Pro or catch the action live on SuperSport.
This one is far. Can he deliver? It's looking good. And it's a beauty! PostNet delivers, no matter what.
Barbarians, welcome South Africa. They'll take on Springboks. New faces all around in the Springbok. Match 23 for the Barbarians. That is a true Barbarians try. And Yellis. And in comes Ondungane, and that is just what South Africa wanted. Mitchell is going to give it a go, but even he can't get there.
Looks for the offload back to Ellis. Inside Van der Merwe. And Acker. Van der Merwe.
Sergio Peterson in the 22. Sergio Peterson will go all the way.
And the Holo's got back. But there's always someone offering to help out for the Barbarian.
Ulengo, inside ball, for French Venter, under the sticks.
doesn't look as if it's going to happen. Smith goes on, it goes to Marku, but it's too little, too late.
Won 2 out of 2 now, 3 out of 3, and then I think I'll throw in my hat after that.
The prop and Barbarians maybe in here. Landing, can he off-road? Can he get there himself? Another guy gets it down. Try for the Barbarians. Lomani looking for the return pass. It's Rudy and the Yaka for the try.
If you approach it the way we approach it, almost as I say, thank you to the players, enjoy the week, have fun, not so much pressure, it's not emotional pressure, it's not all that country, you must win pressure, it's fun, you actually enjoy it, it's actually part of your relaxing to getting into the off-season. So I guess if you do it that way, there's always spot for that.
Celebration and showers, a gloomy day in Cape Town, but it is warm in the stands of the DHL Stadium. All the fans have come here to see the Springboks kick off their international campaign. What more could you want than a stadium full of green and gold? A stadium full of beers, a stadium full of celebration, and that is exactly what we have here today. It is cold, but we will make sure that the entertainment on your World of Champions is hot as ever. I am not alone. I can never, ever, ever be alone. I've got former Springbok Baa-Baas right here next to me, former Springbok captain and Baa-Baas in-sync singer Jongh de Villiers. Outside, I've got former Barbarian Skalkberger. He's got the best job of the day, running around and actually just downing beers with the fans. And then I've also got Brian Habana up in the presidential suite with some of the fans and chatting to some of those Barbarians legends. What more could we want? Gentlemen, right here next to me, you guys look hot in your coats, but it's cold, but it's going to be great entertainment today, John.
Yeah, it is. You know, all week it's been cold, it's been wet, it's Barbarians rugby, and it's actually, you know, quite dry at the moment. So let's hope it stays like this. It's definitely hot and happening inside the stadium. Qatar Airways Cup, Barbarians in town. Bok rugby up and going again. Test season is always so exciting. So much to look forward to. A lot happening from a production point of view today, and let's hope a lot happening on the field as well, and a lot of tries.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what we want right now is the weather to behave. It is incredibly cold right now. So we want the Barbarians to obviously express themselves. The Springboks to also get whatever they need to get from this game so they can go going forward. So it is an incredible day today.
Well, but you played for the Springboks, you've never ever played for the Barbarians. Do you feel a bit of FOMO knowing that all of these other guys have played it, but you haven't?
Yeah, look, it is a bit awkward, but but it is okay though. You know, I played against them. So back in 2016, we drew in Twickenham, so it was actually quite incredible. But yeah, it is a privilege to be a part of these guys.
Do you know what I'll tell you is that out of all of us, you're probably this one who can still put your hand up and you're eligible for selection. So you might never know. You might still get that call.
That's one positive I'm taking away from this, yeah.
When selection happens, I'm running, not that I can really run, but get away as far as possible, because I mean, the size of these guys playing today, it's a blockbuster team that's been assembled for the Barbarians. Obviously, we know what the Boks can do. Some opportunities out there. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's absolutely fantastic. We said we've got everyone busy doing everything, but someone who's probably having some dunked wings is Ricky, who is at Texas Spur in Goodwood, chatting with some of the fans watching over there.
Yes, Layla, I am very warm here at the Texas Spur in Goodwood, Cape Town, in One City Mall. It's where it's happening. But I said of showers of blessings that came down this week. Why? Because so much to celebrate. 30 years ago, the Boks winning that 95 World Cup. But I think it will be more than just a celebration match for the Barbarians. The likes of Sam Cane, sort of a score to settle with the Springboks. But in the green and gold, we have 4 new faces ready to impress Rassie Erasmus. Luckily, they've got a whole host of experience around them. But like the Springboks, we at SuperSport have a new team running the build-up from DHL Stadium in the likes of Layla Harrison and, of course, Oupa Mahoje also making his debut, but they will be surrounded by some experienced campaigners as well. Skalkberger, Jongh de Villiers, and, of course, Brian Habana as well. Now, while they are getting the vibes going there at DHL Stadium, I'm going to order myself a Coca-Cola, a nice floaty, a burger, happening here at N1 City Mall, and it's happening on your World of Champions right here. Dafate.
Well, thanks, Rix. You've just absolutely outed us and said that we're the babies here and we're alongside all of these experienced campaigners. Gentlemen, I want to actually just come in and chat about the fact that these guys have got new threads too. We saw the new threads came out the Springboks today for the new international series. I've also seen a couple of them run around. You know, what do you think of those? We have to get into the clothing a little bit.
Yeah, always exciting when you see new jerseys, even though if it's only subtle changes to the jersey. You don't want the old one, you want the new one as well, even though Dad bought me one last year. But it's exciting, you know, some new sponsors on board. South African rugby is in a good space. It's great to see people wanting to be involved with the Boks, and it's because of the success. So this is a new year, you have to start from afresh. So all the pressure is on the Boks to show that they can still do the same and hopefully bring more of those partners on board.
Well, and you kind of look around and you feel this change of a guard in terms of the Boks and in that new cycle for the Rugby World Cup too. Who are you most excited to see here today?
So today the debutant Asanati Tabakanye, he was obviously with Coach Don a couple of weeks ago in his form.
Gump stole Don is what they called it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is exciting to see a kind of player that works so hard. He definitely wants something out of it, you know. So Asanati, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in the near future too.
And you come to the Barbarians, you look at those Barbarians, we're getting to the team sheets, but I'm really excited to see that Peter O'Mahony as well as Sam Cane, because we know that the last time they saw each other there was a little bit of a something. How do they function as teammates?
Yeah, look, I think that's the beauty of rugby. It's the fact that, you know, you go hard at it on the field, and sometimes things are said that you don't really mean in the heat of the battle, but then you get off the field and you're all mates, and then you can end up actually playing in the same team, which is the fact for today with Sam Cane and Peter O'Mahony playing together. I think it's a celebration also of some careers coming to an end. You think of a Sam Cane, you think of a Kian Healy, you think of a Peter O'Mahony, you know, fantastic rugby players that has given so much to rugby, and today we can see them here in Cape Town, in South Africa, and just cheers on them as well.
What do you guys say about the bans that we saw happening on Twitter? I know they were asking for grace at scrum time. They called Stephen Kitsoff in. I mean, you were up there in the front of the heat of the battle. Would hope for some grace against the Springboks?
Look, if you had to scrum against Ox and Asanati Tabakanye, what would you ask for? What would you want? You know, those are two powerful people. And today they're definitely going to come at the scrum. So yeah, fair enough for the grace, I get it.
Yeah, well, someone who knows all about being in the white and black hoops, Victor Matfield, telling us about his journey of playing in those stripes.
The team is led by the man with most caps in it, South African Victor Matfield. His final game of rugby today.
Before I played for the Barbarians, I had opportunity to play in a North-South game with a lot of the Southern Hemisphere players in the Tsunami game. And there I already could feel that bond when players from different countries get together, what you can do. And then, yeah, my first goal was to captain the side against the All Blacks at Twickenham. And I mean, you can't get a bigger game than that. So yeah, just to arrive there, to see all the different players from the different countries, and just to see how the team gelled together very quickly was unbelievable. It's just all about rugby, about the passion for the game. And it's nice to see how rugby can bring people together. We play against each other. Sometimes there's hate between each other, players that can't stand each other. But I mean, you get together there first night, there's a few drinks, the guys get to share stories, and just immediately there's a bond that starts. The Barbarians bring out that rugby spirit, and then it creates friendship bonds that you're never able to get when you play against each other. Yes, you'll have maybe a drink or two after a game, sit down and chat, but when you get to that Barbarians, you're there the whole week. You get ready for a big game without a lot of preparation. The guys get together and yeah, friendships are formed, and I think the respect you've got for each other when you play against each other just get more if you play with each other and you see the skill sets that the other players got. You're not drilled into a game pattern. It's all about, listen, I trust you firstly, because there's not really a game plan. It's just the skills the guys use, play off each other, and yeah, I've seen it. If you've got players with special skills, then you can get good results. I mean, we had a Farida Priya, Matt Tito, 10, 9, 10, and it's so easy just to play off them because they've got so much talent.
Matfield for the conversion. What a way to end one of the great careers. Miles, I'll leave this conversion to you, but well done, Victor Matfield.
Matfield with the conversion. And we're still smiling.
Every time I couldn't wait to get there because it's just different. It's a lot less pressure. You can just go out and express yourself. Although the moment you get to the games, you just see the competitive edge and everyone still want to perform, although you didn't maybe train that hard or you had a fun week.
Hansen picks up, surely now. Victor Matfield. It could have been scripted.
There's always a bit more pressure on the other team, like the Springboks will have pressure because they don't want to lose against the Barbarians. But I mean, it's a day where you can really go out and just go show your skills.
Well, we said all the action is happening here. Eventually, the fans are starting to join us in the stands. They're making sure their beverages are in hand. They're making sure the flags are waving, and they are making sure that they are here to have and be heard full voice. But I said I've got minions all over the stadium today. Let's go up to Brian Havana, who's chatting to front row Stephen Kitov as well as Skalkbergs.
Thank you so much, Layla. It is phenomenal to see the excitement outside the stadium. Inside the stadium, though, I am so blessed to be in the Qatar Airways presidential suite alongside rugby royalty, and not just any rugby royalty, World Cup winners to my left, to my right, a possible Barbarian centurion, given that he's played 12 times. Kitty, Spicy Plum, how good to be in Cape Town, how good to be experiencing Barbarians rugby. I mean, yourself and Skalk have got in phenomenal gigs as being the Qatar Airways Cup ambassadors for this game. I mean, has it been a big week?
It's been a big week. I went out with the boys on Tuesday night, and but yeah, it's a lot of excitement around Cape Town the whole week. I think the Barbarians coming to Cape Town, something special, playing in the Qatar Airways Cup. It's just such a big moment, and hopefully the weather holds up nicely and we see an exciting game of rugby.
Recently retired, given the fact that you are now sort of in the Barbarian setup, have you treated them to the best of Cape Town this week?
Yeah, I try to show them a good old time on Tuesday, but yeah, I think the boys had a great time. I spoke to them last night with jersey presentation, and the boys seem to have enjoyed themselves, and to true Barbarian tradition, had a great week, and they're all prepped and ready for today's game.
When Kitty says a true Barbarian week, they've drunk a lot of Bomb Squad beer. A centurion in the Barbarian setup, 12 times Skalk Brits. That is, I mean, must be a record for a number of times a South African rugby player has played for the Barbarians. I mean, some good times you had in that black and white hoop jersey.
Yeah, I think myself and Monty's quite close. I think he's got about 10 or 12 as well. But I mean, it started in 2007, actually against the Springboks at Twickenham.
Yes, you beat us. Thank you, Skalk.
Yeah, but
well done, Skalk. Can everyone just say well done to Skalk?
It was fantastic. Look, I always got more test matches for the Barbarians than the Springboks.
And Scala, I mean, the history and ethos around the Barbarians is something that we all love to be a part of. I think that you've been able to do it 12 times, not only incredibly special, but the memories you make are those that stand out, in your career.
Look, it's a club that started in 1890. It feels like they're sort of the gatekeepers of rugby. It's individuals brought together, and guys you want to smash their heads in during the year, and then you get together and you come to the realization they're sort of cut from the same cloth. And you make such great memories, and you get some spending money for the week, but that's about it. And literally the best part is memories for life. And I'd say to any player that gets ever the opportunity to play for the Barbarians, it's one of the best weeks you'll ever have in your career.
Francois Lowe is looking extremely formal because not only is he now in the transition period of life, but he's a committee member in the Barbarians. I mean, Flo, you've taken the level of the Barbarians as a South African to a new height. Please talk about your specific role as a board member.
Yeah, well, look, guys, it's a massive privilege to be a part of that, to be on the committee for the Barbarians. There's a lovely tradition with the Barbarians that you don't get selected for the Barbarians, you get invited, and to be invited to be a representative on behalf of rugby, of players on the committee, and ensure that the Barbarian traditions are held to such a high standard and continue is a huge privilege. We're very excited to be here in Cape Town. You're talking about South Africans representing, absolutely buzzing for what's about to come this afternoon.
Flo, you've had a sort of an inside insight into what's happening in this week. The Barbarian that will get the player of the week, not the player of today's match, but the one that's been carrying this team the week here in Cape Town.
Well, I was going to say perhaps look as the ambassadorial role on your right. I was going to say Stephen Kitshoff definitely helped those boys get along. I've got a few stories from Tuesday. But I mean, what goes on tour stays on tour. But I'm sure, you know, at the end of the day, it's there's a lot of fun to be had. It's a collective of a cohort of top players coming together. Fun off the field, but it's game time and they will switch it on right now.
So, Leila, you heard it from Rugby Royalty, Barbarians Royalty. Let's hear what John and Opa think about what these three just have said.
Yeah, well, you know, gents, they say what happens on tour stays on tour. Did you guys ever share any of your tour stories?
My lips are sealed. How about you, Opa?
No, we don't share anything on tour. I'm a good boy. We're good boys. I'm a good boy. I don't know about you.
You know what they say? If nobody else believes you, I believe you. Another one of the men who are having the best time outside is Skulk Burger, who's hanging out with some of the fans.
Hello to everyone, and Leila, you guys must be jealous. Look at me. I've got a lager in the left hand. I'm here at the beer tent. This is how we should be working at SuperSport. But I've got to say thank you first here. First of all, here's someone I recognize. Pablo, thank you for my beer.
Hey, anytime, anytime. How's it going?
Welcome, Box.
This is a man who knows his beer. He's got his own little beer company. But quickly, any predictions for today?
38-28, Springboks.
High scoring game. Thank you for the beer, Pablo. We'll walk further. Let's see what we've got here. Hello.
Hello.
Any favorite Springbok rugby player?
Andre Pollard, 100%.
Andre Pollard, 100%. Parel Gim. I can't help it, but we feature again. Hello. Score prediction?
23-18.
Barbarians or Springboks? Springboks. We haven't had a Barbarian yet. We've got to find one. Let's walk a bit further. We'll jump into the selfie here. How's it, guys?
How's it?
Where you guys from?
I'm here from Cape Town. Absolutely.
Nice home game.
A beautiful home game, and I hope the Boks do it.
Dressed warm enough?
Dressed warm enough, absolutely.
All right, rain's coming in. Here we go. Who's buying the lagers tonight?
My wife. My wife's son.
Die baas is beer. You buying all the lagers?
Hy sê so, maar dis die waarheid.
Well, there's trouble in that relationship, folks. Hello, any favorite Springbok rugby player?
Not sure.
Just say Damien de Allende.
Damien
de Allende. And you, any favorite Springbok rugby players?
Cheslin
Colby, how can we disagree? And Mamason?
Sasha.
Sasha, none of us older boys. See, we've lost our touch. Hello, where are you from?
Van der Bouwpark, B-Town.
Yeah, that's a long time from home, but anyway, welcome here, guys. Welcome. Hello, girls. How are you doing? Any favorite Springbok rugby players? What is it about Sasha? It's obviously fluffs. And you, any favorite Springbok rugby players?
Obviously Sasha.
What's happening here? Score prediction for today?
Box 35-21.
I like it. The scores are getting higher. The sun is out. Here we go. We've got a little burger in the house. How's it, Boykie?
Thank you.
Who's your favorite rugby player?
Pieter Stef de Toit.
Here we go. This is more like it. Away from the backs into the forwards. Your favorite rugby player?
Skulkwerker.
Ah, stop it, man. You can't say that. Thank you very, very much. Lastly, score prediction for today.
Sorry?
Score prediction.
Springboks
by how many?
Yeah, 43-0.
This is more my type of girl. 43-0. Leila, back to you guys.
Yeah, well, I know that, Sculler, you were walking around trying to fish for compliments and you got that one towards the end of the day. We're going to go all the way. We said we're going international today. We're going all the way to Wanderers, where Vanessa is hanging out in Boktown and she's found some fans of her own.
Right, so all of us aren't as lucky as to be at the stadium in Cape Town, but we are here in Joburg at the Castle Lager Boktown, and I have to say I'm surrounded by royalty right now. Legendary personalities in radio, Alex J, as well as Barney Simon, and we've got artists as Lofi as well. They've all been on stage here. Alex, what do you make of the team today?
I think it's lekker. I'm very, very pleased. We're going to have a new look front row. I'm particularly happy Lourdes coming back, but Vincent and the new boys, good luck, guys. Come on, show them.
Yeah, show them. Barney, you're a lion. You've got some things to say.
Ja, ek dink daai twee Lions vandag in daai span gaan die groot verskil maak en elke Springbok wil vir die Lions speel. No, I'm just joking. Maar ek dink die Bokke gaan dit doen. Lekker rassie, lekker jong laities wat deurkom.
Lofi, what are your thoughts on Jesse being captain today?
I think he's going to do well. I think brothers will always give each other a big responsibility, and it's about time. Die man het groot skouers, so hy kan hy span dra. Well done, well done.
Well, if you're not in a Boktown, if you're not in Cape Town, you must watch it on your World of Champions. Thanks for watching, but I have to tell you guys in Cape Town, the gees is here. Let's hear it. Waar is die gees? Go Bokke!
Well, it is fever, and Springbok fever is all over the country. That is what we want to see. That is how much energy we want to have, and the energy is slowly starting to build here at DHL Stadium. Gentlemen, John, I'm going to come to you because obviously when you play for the Barbarians, you don't make a squad, you receive a request to want to come. Talk us through getting that phone call.
Yeah, you get invited to play for the Barbarians, you know, so you can be the best player in the world and never get the opportunity or never get the call to come play for them. And I think it's a little bit similar to how do we get the job of Skalkberger going out to the beer tent, having a beer and just having his best life. Okay, that's how you feel when you don't get the gig. And it's the same with the Barbarians. It's the one call you always want to get. You know, when you kind of get towards the end of the season, then it's like you tell your agent, hey, just make a couple of phone calls, see if they might not need a center or whatever, and see if you can get the gig there. So it's a great opportunity, and I think a great tradition within rugby where you get to hang with guys that you normally play against. You get to know them better on a social level, and then go out knowing that, okay, you've got a reputation, you still need to go out and play and do your best. So that is what it's all about at the end of the day.
Oh, but do you think after a season you would have enough Buma to go to put on those black and white stripes to want to play for the Baa-Baas?
Look, I don't think so, not today, right? But I can tell you one thing though, I played against the Barbarians and you could tell from while I was at the Springboks playing against them that the aura was just different. You know, it was just guys that came out to express themselves and have a good time. I think it kind of reminds you again of what rugby is about besides everything else. So it is always great from the outside seeing what the Barbarians are as a collective.
Johnny, did you get a call from any of the guys who was in the squad and heard what they got up to this week in Cape Town?
No. You know, as they say, what goes on to a stays on tour. I love those pictures of, what's that, Victor and Archie. Who might that be? Eben. You know, so we've got everything going here at DHL Stadium today. You know, it's a great week, the week of the Barbarians. You know, for these guys, it's about experiencing Cape Town. I was speaking to Sam Whitelock, who has joined the squad as an assistant coach, and also him saying, you know, coming back here, just getting that feeling of rugby again, even though he's retired from rugby now. You know, I think that's what it's about. He's saying it's a great group of guys that really gel together nicely. And the only way you do that is going out for dinner, having you know, enjoying the Cape Winelands and seeing what it's all about. And, you know, and then at the end of the day, rugby bringing everyone together. So I don't have a lot of info, but I'm sure they had a hell of a time.
Yeah, you can also imagine with a guy like Peter Mahoney, he might be retiring. This might be his last game as well. Imagine what memories that is for him. Because it's his last game in Cape Town, playing for the Barbarians. I think that really is something that's incredible.
Well, I don't think you can ever get better than that. That is exactly what we want. But we said we've laden with all of the legends. Juan de Jongh also had the opportunity to put on black and white stripes, and he tells us about his journey.
Historical jersey, 135 years of Barbarian rugby. I'm so honored to be part of this, so honored to play 2 caps for the Barbarians, score 2 tries as well. I mean, ever since I was a little boy, 10, 12 years old, I wanted to become a Springbok. But also in the back of your mind, you're like, playing in the black and white hoops will be special one day. I was so honored in 2014. It was just after the Currie Cup final. We won the Currie Cup. I was captain as well. And I had to make a decision. Do I stay for trophy parades or do I go to play in this jersey that I was dreaming of when I was still a little kid? And it was actually a no-brainer. It's something that's always, as a rugby player's bucket list, was my bucket list. Become a Springbok, You know, you want to win, you want to play for the Stormers, you want to play for the Springboks, but to play for this, it's something special. I mean, legends of legends has come through this jersey. I know it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play with guys like Tim Nana Williams, Frank Alley, Matt Todd, Stephen Luatua, so much names I can mention. I mean, Jacques Waters as well, playing his last game, retiring at the Sharks and playing his last game. To be part of that is super special. We had a Japanese scrum half, Tanaka, that was part of the squad, but I mean, he couldn't even speak English, but it wasn't about that. It's about getting in there, you know, having a couple of beers with him, even though you find a way to communicate with him and trying to make memories off the field, even on the field as well. And he was such a gem in our squad. He was the pinnacle of the Barbarians in 2014. We loved him, we accepted, and it's important for all cultures to accept the people that's there, part of the squad. But yeah, 1st November when we played against Australia, what special memories it was. High scoring game, it was 11 tries. We were so lucky that we got out of the blocks early with a couple of tries. They had a star-studded Australian Wallaby team. It was Will Guinea, Quade Cooper, Israel Folau. They couldn't draw any, Matamu in the midfield, but even on the bench as well. For us, it was just fun, and rugby is all about fun. It's about entertaining, it's about the attacking rugby that we showed. Such a close game. It came down to the last minute or two. We almost won that game. But yeah, sellout crowd to Twickenham. I mean, Twickenham is special to Barbarians rugby, especially it's kind of their home ground. And yeah, memories even though it's a long time ago, memories I'll remember for a very long time. Results is not the first thing when it comes to Baa-Baas rugby. It's about entertainment and attacking rugby. But I mean, just to give your best and hopefully build memories on and off the field that you can remember for a very long time. That's what Baa-Baas rugby is about. It's about entertaining the crowd, entertaining 50,000 people. I mean, I remember the game at Leicester. We tried to make it special for Jacques Waters as well. It was his final game. Obviously, he played against Australia, but against Leicester as well. And I scored 2 tries against Leicester. That was his final game. And I was actually over the try line to score my hat-trick, but I decided to give the opportunity and give him the ball to score in the last minute, to score a try in his final moment in rugby, which was super special for me, just to sacrifice my hat-trick for him. I mean, his last moment, and that's the type of bonds we created. I mean, it was special for him to score a try, to also kick the final conversion as well in that moment, and even though I sacrificed my hat-trick, it's about more, it's about giving back to the people, it's about building relationships in the brotherhoods around the teammates and building those memories with him. And that's what Baa-Baas rugby is all about. It's about the brotherhood, it's about the love, the care, the family, because of the history around it. I mean, since 1890, it's a very long time for Baa-Baas rugby, and memories is all we have, and to build memories in this special jersey with people, that's special. Yeah, I think everyone that comes there to the Baa-Baas rugby, that sits in that team room for the first time, they know what they're there to do. It's about enjoying, building a bond with each other, and hopefully that tradition and DNA will stay there for a very long time.
Well, honor and brotherhood, that is what it is all about. That is what the game of rugby is all about. We spoke about champagne showers. This is Cape Town showers. Champagne rugby is definitely what we're hoping to see on the field today. But nonetheless, the fans are coming out, and I'm pretty sure that they are finding their own creative ways of staying warm. Gentlemen, don't you guys wish that you guys had your own creative way of staying warm right now?
Yes, I mean, we're doing our best, right? We're well prepared. I'm certainly more experienced than Opa. Okay, I came prepared. I've got layers and layers of clothing on, but it is what it is. That's rugby. You know, rugby throws these curveballs. You play in different conditions, different pitches, etc., etc. So these guys have seen it all. They just want to go out and do their very best. You know, it doesn't matter what the conditions are, and express themselves, especially from a Barbarians point of view. You know, for them it's all about showcasing skill, showcasing, you know, what they can do, and within only being together for a week, they'll go out and certainly want to win this game.
But I mean, we speak about the showers, we speak about what it is like, you know, to play in this weather. How does this change the game plan? Do you think the guys are just going to go out and still express themselves?
Look, it is a tough weather for you to express yourself the way you actually want to. But if the race does simmer down, I think we might see some glimpses of people expressing themselves. But I think if it starts raining, then you're going to have to go more into your structure, which the Springboks obviously do have right now. And the Barbarians, obviously, they just want to have a good time and play rugby. So whether you make mistakes or not, it is bigger than that. Obviously, it's creative relationships within the team.
Is it what you expect? I mean, the kids come out, they want to see some running rugby, they want to see some flair. We also know that the Boks are prepping for the All Blacks down there, where they're going to be tested against the high kicks and the high balls. Does that play in favour of the Springboks right now?
Yeah, well, don't make the assumption that the Barbarians won't go out and throw the ball around. You know, it's a little bit, you know, if I take the umbrella away, it's raining a little bit, it's not too bad, but underfoot it's still not too bad. So hopefully from a handling point of view, you know, the skill set of these guys are so good, and hopefully they will still throw the ball around and we will still see some tries. The Boks, we know what they can do, doesn't matter the conditions. You know, they'll stick to their structures, they'll be a lot more structured than the Barbarians team. But then again, you know, you think of Sasha Van Zulu, Kurtley, Cheslin, Damien, Jesse, Fussy. I mean, those guys are electric with ball in hand, and hopefully we see them doing it not only in the dry conditions but also days like today.
Yeah, but and Opa, the Springboks spoke about what they wanted to achieve in terms of defence as well. Does this change the way you play your defensive structures when it does start bucketing down?
No, not per se. I think it doesn't really change your defensive structure. Defense is defense regardless. In my opinion, with the structure that you have in defense, you also need a lot of courage, which I think our boys have. So I think our boys will do very well.
Well, our boys are going to have to do very, very well. They're also going to be testing their skills in these conditions. But the FNB is taking us closer to the fans, and then we'll go to a break and we'll see you right after that.
Thank you for putting all your hard work.
Thank you for never giving up.
Thank you.
Today we've got the Springboks out here.